witam wszystkich serdecznie. Znajdujemy się właśnie na mapie Wrota Serca. No idziemy szukać jaskini. Gdyż wydaje mi się, że dowiemy się dużo ciekawych rzeczy. Wiem, ta chatka tutaj bezpodstawnie nie stoi. Na pewno ona nam się do czegoś przyda. Mamy to miejsce.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Teer Fradee went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Tu była chałupka i tutaj ludzie stali, więc pewnie do nich pójdziemy.
This savage spoke the truth. Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast!
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility, and we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you'd better leave.
Sorry, but we're not going anywhere.
Dajemy. Został jeden? No i szukajmy tych nasion. Złote monety. Stara bryganta?
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge.
Dobra, no to chodźmy. Chodźmy zbadać tą jaskinię. Czy to będzie to na pewno?
There. Place the seed on the stone.
I jesteśmy w środku. Strasznie to duże. Możliwe, że nawet z pułapkami. Tu się wespniemy na to, ale bardziej interesuje mnie ta część.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
I się okaże zaraz, że u nich w wiosce to się wszystko dzieje.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
W wysoko położonym miejscu, no to idę.
Esku halen, esku valg med agengu selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglen daigan ni dau. A yigi dames e tier komalei.
Kair to, Morian, ages radai de radi dauem tairger began.
Kau den nes greta komalei. Nas oltargotu, vrektetet mad advat. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholeg.
Ciekawe, co to miało znaczyć, nie? No, my mamy górami iść, tak? Ale czemu mamy zaufanie stracić u tubylców, jak oni nam powiedzieli, gdzie mamy iść? O proszę, nowe przejście. Którędy? Tędy, dobra.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Pójdę.
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Ognisko mamy na wprost, czyli jeden dzień mamy zaczekać na rytuał. Czas idzie, więc my też nie będziemy marnować tego czasu, tylko prześpimy się. Warto zbierać takie pierdolniki z tego względu, że w najmniej odpowiednim momencie się nam sprzedadzą. Daleko nie mam. No, tylko trzeba tam dojść najpierw, nie? Ciekawi mnie, jak ten rytuał właśnie wygląda cały.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus. How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Z członkami klanu to dużo jeszcze? O proszę.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals. These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
A bym się wcale nie zdziwił, jakby w jego krwi było lekarstwo.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Przygotuj się do rytuału. No proszę. Czyli jak mam się przygotować?
Arwich neistiri, adesta marar mam.
You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't.
Dobra, już ich wyczyścimy.
Let's see what you're capable
I won't let them take you,
Let's see
Morian.
what you.
They won't touch you! Desade, we have to protect you!
You can count on me. Let's see what you're capable
Dobra, kolejny.
Ready to shoot! Fire!
Wszyscy,
Your
wszyscy.
curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onolmanawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Więcej zadowolonych ludzi to nasza przyjemność. Nie?
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal. As if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. And these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals could contain so much knowledge.
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
Do you ever think that you could become that close to someone?
To be honest, no. Not before I saw this young couple.
What about now?
I do not like to lose myself in vain reveries. But for some time now, I've begun to think that such sharing of ideas and feelings is in fact possible. Anything else?
Nie.
I must leave you.
Okej, chodźmy do naszego ogniska. Ja z tej strony, z drugiej strony. No i przenieśmy się zbadać ciało tego wodza, uzdrowiciela. Gdyż po to próbujemy ją przekonać cały czas, żeby nam właśnie pomogła. Przenosimy się od razu, bo raczej tutaj dużo rzeczy nie mamy do naprawy ani do udoskonalenia. Patrzcie się, jak się wykonuje poboczne zadania, szybciej ten poziom leci. No i główne wiadomo też. Skóra bestii. Teraz pytanie, czy się rzucą na nas, czy nie. Te sztuczne ściany naprawdę czasami utrudniają życie. I to bardzo. No i zobaczymy, co nasza pani doktor powie na ten temat.
Here is the body of Katasach. Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach. The power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Teer Fradee. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Teer Fradee has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Czyli co, znów mamy pół dnia tracić, żeby szukać swego kuzyna, który się okaże, że siedził się w domu? A to by były cyrki, nie? Muszę sobie doprawić swoich towarzyszy w lepsze zbroje. Można powiedzieć, że uzbroić. Dobra, chodźmy się przenieść. Zobaczymy, czym będziemy ją musieli przekonać. Mamy relacje dobre z tubylcami, nie powinno być ciężko. A pamiętam, że jak opisywali tą grę, żebyśmy zważali na swoje wybory, bo będą miały one znaczenie w późniejszym etapie gry, prawda?
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinolmenawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Doren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Doren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Aha, myślałem, że kogoś usuwamy z grupy. A to jednak nie. Stwórz eliksir, dobra. No trochę mamy, powiem wam tak szczerze. Posterunek sojuszu. strasznie daleko tam jest. To jest drugi koniec w ogóle. Drugi koniec mapy, można by rzec. No ale okej, trochę jeszcze czasu mamy w tym odcinku. Do tego się też tam przeniesiemy. Wkryliśmy potrzebne ogniska, umożliwi nam to szybsze przenoszenie się między odcinkami. Nie będziemy musieli ich przechodzić. Obóz kamiennego łuku. Aha, żeby iść tędy, tak? No dobra, spróbujemy. Przy okazji sobie poziomu trochę nabijemy. Schodzimy w dół, a my tu powinniśmy właśnie skręcić tutaj w alejkę i pnąć się do góry cały czas zgodnie z kierunkiem ścieżki. Strasznie tam dużo ludzi. Znaczy ludzi, sporo. Okej. Jest zapis, dobra. Idziemy, cały czas podążamy za śladami. Już powinno coś być. Nie trafiłem?
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasax, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Aha, to dlatego się pojawiły. Pewnie, że mamy. Spotkaj się z Mev o północy. No czyli już, no jak mi... Nie wiem dlaczego dałem śpi do nocy, a mi się pokazało dzień. Dziwne, dziwne naprawdę. Ale może coś więcej dowiemy się właśnie z tego rytuału, który zaraz będzie odprawiany. Miejmy taką nadzieję. Każde zadanie jest z sobą powiązane. Nie ruszymy czegoś do przodu, jak nie wykonamy danej ścieżki. Wiecie, o co chodzi? Jestem.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katasach, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Bara vridenan ta hanemo quate grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de ta hawan kloisam, de ta lugedon velam, de ta ragam buledam, de ta tamenam reloidan, de ta lamen kante bedam, en antelam verfragt tandom.
I co widzimy?
Katasach! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one, Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself! Come on!
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
No i co
How are you
wiemy?
feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice. I will need to return to his sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is?
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Donegat, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtim. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only have shared them with those he loved the most.
Yes, I must find Sera. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Wejść do sanktuarium Winbara, ale no jak nie mamy nasiona. Dobra, my się widzimy już za niedługo, pozdrawiam, cześć.